And we are live. Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to a extra special stream tonight. This is going to be my first time live streaming and playing, other than with Squall for the our Supreme Commander TA, but we're going to be trying out Total Annihilation Forever, and playing a game with my good pal Coolnick from the OZ clan from down under. So let's see who is hosting. Currently no one is, so I will go ahead and host this up. And it says Crystal Maze, but oh wow, it's actually got a decent pack here. Well, I'm not actually going to play Nick on Trap Farm because I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose that bad, so. Hello, I quit. I actually don't know who you are though, so I don't know that we is live, baby. We'll find out actually if this actually streams right. And welcome. I've got Timmyfred on voice with me right now. He will be here making fun of me for making bad plays.
Well, I mean, I'll probably have to be a little bit more choosy than that.
I do have a link for a stream. Yeah, here, hold on. I think I have a link. You guys will have to let me know if this is right. Stream URL. Copy. Okay. In case you didn't know, this is one of my first times doing this sort of thing. Okay, do I have Nick in the game yet? Nick is not here. Oh, okay. Yeah, Beaky's guide is actually the best for that. He's got he rates all the units, out of 5 and stuff. So my guide to core is the addendum to Beaky's guide that provides a lot more in-depth detail on core. But yeah, his guide is unmatched as far as just sheer amount of writing and work. I haven't seen Beaky since. I mean, he and I used to play a bunch. It'd be fun to catch him in a game. So Beaky, if you're out there, join us. There we go. All right, now we have Nick. Okay, so now I think I hit the start button and everybody crosses their fingers that Taft doesn't fail on the live stream. All right. Okay.
Oh, hey, look at that. Nick's in here with us now.
What's up, guys? Sorry about the delay.
Hey, Nick. Everybody, this is Nick. Okay. And then for those who are joining a little late here, we are currently showcasing a new mod called ProTA, which is going to be coming out pretty soon. And this is one that is created by Venom of the Total Annihilation Gods clan. Oh, you know what? Watching needs to be allowed. Okay.
You just disallowed it.
You stop. All right. Let's see. I'm actually checking my mouse sensitivity here. I believe my wife used this last, which means she messed with the sensitivity. Oh gosh. Okay, that's gonna have to do right there. Alrighty. Nick, what map should we play?
You're the host. Your pick. As long as it's not the past, because I don't think I can do that right.
What do you mean you can't do that right now?
I was actually... Trap Farm wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, it would be really bad for me. I can assure you that. Okay, let's see. Everybody's Timmy, Timmy, you made
I
this.
told you I had been making edits and I wasn't sure I had the right version. If one of y'all send it to me real quick, it'll only take me a second.
Nick, can you
Nick.
handle that?
Oh no, please no. I have to be honest.
I'll
Had to
scroll
think
up and
of
find it. Give me 1 second.
Okay. All right, Tim's gonna find it and then come back. So it looks like Nick ping 250. So the fun thing about Total Annihilation is you can actually play with the 250 ping and it works out. So your bombers live just a little bit longer. Just
Yeah, so watching a game of Purple Robots with Venom, I think it was Rock versus Metin. Realized that there were a fair number of little glitches around the map owing to the tile set and me not exactly aligning things to the grid.
mm-hmm.
So I had started trying to fix that and then had not backed up the version.
Uh-huh. Sorry for everybody watching. I know this isn't very thrilling. Did you find it yet, Timmy?
Yep, I'm rejoining right now.
Okay, all 6 of our viewers are waiting on you. And I think
Well, good.
you might be one of
Then
those.
let them wait. I am one of those 6.
So those in the chat, you guys can let me know if the audio quality is bad and I can mess around with that. There we go. Timmy's back. We have it. Nick, are you good?
He said he wanted
Yep.
to get some water. Oh, he's back.
Alrighty.
Let's do this.
All right. Yes, that's actually a good idea. So ProTA, basically, the idea behind it is OTA, but it tries to bring the existing units in balance. So the main shtick here was that we were going to revolve the balance of this around the existing kind of Flash, Samson, ground meta, and the way the air works and everything like that. That's all going to kind of stay the same. However, things like stumpies and hammers, things that were not really in play, are now a little bit more viable. Let's see here. We go.
Yeah, and to speak to that a little more, to Postal's point, what's kind of different about ProTA versus other mods that have attempted to kind of rebalance TA is that it left the quote-unquote overpowered units alone. It did not go and try to nerf the Flash or nerf missile towers because they were overused. It instead tended to buff things to bring it into viability, whether that was through a cost decrease was the case with a lot of things, or actual stat adjustments.
All right, Nick.
Let's do this.
Mm-hmm. Good luck. Have fun.
You too, brother.
Now, the other thing you'll notice here, if it's new relative to OTA, check out the menu here on the left. You can see we have some fancy hotkey overlays using the old TA font. So even if you don't have the hotkey spreadsheet next to you, you can simply press your buttons and build your very common items. So that's pretty neat. So the other thing that ProTA does is it does attempt to bring core into better balance with ARM. That does mean that to be a gentleman, now that core actually plays more even than ARM, I have stopped bomber stacking because we couldn't figure out how to make it not happen.
And this is a map that I made 3 or so months ago, primarily just in response to Postal's daughter who constantly said she wanted to play Purple Robots because she loved watching Metin play with the color purple. So we decided, hey, we'll make a map called Purple Robots.
Yep. And so now we can play purple robots on a purple map. And she likes watching me play TA even more now, meaning I get to play it more often. It has been like a month since I've played TA, by the way.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's like riding a bike.
Kind of.
Oh, Jesus. Let's go on air first.
I believe I warned you that Postal did this against me one time.
I get that warning.
At least, I mean, it didn't look like a total fool.
At least I killed the bomber by the looks of it.
You did?
I think so. I have a kill. Oh no, I did not.
Do they
kill
do
the
you
bomber.
though?
Yeah.
No, I thought I saw a 1 on the kills. My kills column. It was a 0. Apparently, I'm blind.
They do that math a little differently in Australia.
Yeah. Down under mathematics. You guys call it maths, right? That's the reason why. It's a little different.
We do actually call it maths.
Yeah, that's why.
Just add a plural to it for no reason.
Yeah, the Australians are weird to me. Like, culturally they seem closer to, Americans than British, but they still speak like they're British.
Yeah.
Use all the silly, spellings and nomenclature.
I am
Oh, well,
already confused.
I feel like I feel like we spell things properly. Like you guys spell mum with the O. What's going on there?
Because we're
Mom.
not saying mum, we're saying mom.
It's
It's
not
a different
mom.
word.
It's mum, not mom.
Mum is a different word.
Mom. I rest my case.
Mum's the word.
Right.
By the way, Postal, Nick has an aversion to actually taking his mexes on this map.
That's what it seems. What are you doing, Nick? What am I doing? I have an aversion to succeeding on this map.
That's all right. I don't think Nick's won a game on this map.
Correct. I have not. It's all me versus you, Timmy.
That's the only way I can win, man. I make maps specifically for me and then force people to play them.
This is just slop by me. Total slop. Gosh, my mouse sensitivity just doesn't feel right.
Blaming the wife for your TA woes.
Yeah, I know. Sounds like something I would definitely do.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You shouldn't have made it that far. Now you get a free con. Oh, you get a free max.
And I self-deed it. No wreck for you.
You did leave a wreck. I will take it.
Ah, damn it. Thought I self-deeded in time.
Don't be looking at Discord. Ignore Discord if you have it open on the other screen.
Yeah, I'm playing so bad right now. I'm stalling like mad. I'm having trouble building. Nick, you're gonna win this one. I shouldn't have gone there first.
The last game I played against Nick on here, he managed to spam C.
That's because he is very talented. I am not.
No, it did not end well. It's not a good thing.
Feed me. Feed me.
I think you might get overstuffed, my dude.
I know. Oh, but am I? Yeah.
I don't know if you know
game.
this, but
That's game.
I don't know if you know this, but the commander has a special weapon called the D-gun.
I was trying to laser so I can get the Rex, but yeah, that's it. Good game. You got your first game
Oh,
here,
that's
Nick?
quick.
Yeah, I didn't.
Man.
I didn't do my build right. I don't feel like. Like I got the bomber out. The bomber was fine, but then I just didn't. I didn't give myself like enough just defense at home for the sake of so I could leave my base idle while I actually bombed.
Posted a nice screenshot for you in Discord.
Oh yeah, what'd you post? Just me losing. Oh. Did you take the top right, Nick?
Yeah,
I
he sent his
on there
first
as
con.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a con there straight off the bat. And you flew your bomber right over there. It's like, oh, sweet. He's going to fly over it, see it, and wipe it out. It's going to be
I was
worthwhile.
like, I'm bombing like nothing, and I'm like, how on earth do you have all this metal? I bombed you out, but no.
And you landed it right there where both mexes were just out of LOS.
For those.
And then when you finally went and got it, you went and grabbed it and immediately changed your screen away and didn't notice.
Here you go.
This is ProTA right here, guys.
Yeah, that's right. ProTA. I'm a good Total Annihilation player. For those who are wondering. So, all right, chat. How y'all doing? That was a not a good first game of ProTA. So, and yeah, Andrew, just so you know, that's not Wotan's Control X function. That's called the TA hook. That was made by Swedish Yanks makers way back in the day, and everybody loves it, so we keep using it. But all right, maybe I should try and up my mount sensitivity a bit there. Okay, that might be tough, but I'll try that. Okay, all right, Nick, your pick. What are we playing? Can I rehost? Can I rehost again here? Or do I got to hit a new? Okay.
Yeah, you have to hit. Yeah, the lobby does not persist. You have
to create a new
lobby.
one. This is the Taft made by Axel, otherwise known as Ace Arglist, and it's working pretty good right now. Terrible play, if I may say so. I didn't type that. It's true. We do owe everything to the Yank Spankers. They're crepes.
I'm pretty sure SJ is also the one who developed Hawk Dancing. So we really do owe everything to the Ink Spankers.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, Nick, you in? You ready?
Yep.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
your pick. What are we doing?
Oh boy. My pick. Pick.
Not Trout Farm. I
I
don't
find
want.
it hard to pick if I don't have the maps in front of me.
Well,
Something bigger.
Do both of y'all have Pro Rorschach?
I don't think we have Pro Rorschach. I haven't downloaded that yet.
Gotcha.
I certainly do. It only takes
Yeah,
2
I know
seconds
that
to
you
get
do.
if you want to get it. But we'll have
Yep.
to
I
start
can
the
send
game
it to
again.
you real quick.
You gonna send it to me?
Yeah, I'll send it to you in Discord.
Okay, I gotta.
Yeah, Rorschach will work. That'll be. Yeah,
Pro
let's do
Rorschach.
that.
Okay, hold on. I'm
Yep.
gonna have to I have to leave then, so I can get it.
Yep, it's in Discord.
Okay. Thanks to.
So for those of you watching the stream, Pro Rorschach was a rebalance done by Venom to try to, we've been working on kind of rebalancing a lot of the OTA maps Venom and I have to make them more competitively viable. The problem with Rorschach was just that it was too damn big and had too much underwater metal. So he kept the islands the same size, but just reduced the amount of water between them. It still is a lot of water there. There's still a lot of resources there, but it's not quite as insane as it was. I guess that's also for Postal's information since he didn't have Pro Rorschach.
That's good to know. Pro Rorschach, got it. Okay, I was rejected from the game. Let's see. Looks like we're gonna have to rehost.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Taft is still very much in kind of alpha stage where it is functional, but there's a lot of little quality of life things that aren't quite there, like persistent lobbies. But on the other hand, we also have amazing map features that, as far as I know, have never quite existed in the same way anywhere in a TA client.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. I'll see if I can show it real quick. It's not letting me leave though. Oh, there it goes. Okay, all right. We're gonna create a game here, and we'll see if I can show you guys this. Preview. So you can see here, we can actually check metal patches. So you guys can see right here. This is really cool. This is unlike anything I've ever seen. Like it goes in and it tells you where the things are based on the start positions. So you can actually see if a map is balanced or not before you even pick it. So like, okay, well, what if I want to play Town and Country, which is not a balanced map, right? You're like, oh, look, 2-5 geomats events. Let's take a look at the metal patches. There is more on the right side due to the underwater metal than there is on the left. And then there's also a crap ton of reclaim on the right and not so much on the left. So this is just really fancy features right here. Yeah.
You can change it so that in this case we're looking at only 2 players, but you can change it to say that we're going to play a 4-player game and see how it's divided up in kind of the 4 quadrants closest to each start position for those 4 players.
So, alrighty.
Axel has done amazing work with this, and
Yep.
it is easily my favorite feature of Taft.
Yeah, it's just really, really cool.
You can, by the way, now Postal launch straight into custom maps, where it does pull in your custom maps list
Oh, okay.
on the create screen.
That's even fancier. Just a preview there for. I just hit. I gotta be in the play here. Wait, what's going on? Oh, create game. All right, create.
What you doing here?
There we go. Oh, I hit the leave button. All right, Nick, go ahead and jump in. This is just a preview for tomorrow's video, everyone. What map you might be seeing on the YouTube channel. And I'll try and put up a good game tonight, although I fully expect Nick to stomp me again.
Were y'all able to join the lobby?
The lobby's disappeared for me.
Yeah, same.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I have this. You were rejected from game up. Let me try again.
Oh yeah, you need to definitely
Yeah.
click off of that.
Okay.
You may need to. I was gonna say if you have it up again. There we go.
Pro.
Yeah, I ran into an issue the other day where I had the TA demo server running and couldn't join games, and it took 3 or 4 tries before I realized that was the problem because I was running TA demo server.
I think that might be it. Okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I may have just received word that it's not going to be the pass tomorrow. It might be Painted Desert tomorrow. Forgive me.
Oh, good, a good map.
Oh, come on. All right, Nick, need you in here.
Alright.
All right, here we go.
And you can start before he joins. Like, there's nothing.
Oh.
He can join after start, so long as we're still in the battle room.
All right. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, there's like some sluggishness. There's like some response sluggishness between my mouse and the screen. It feels a little off.
Yeah, I took it from I think the original Rorschach was 26 by 26. And so it took this down to
The 19 by
19 by 19, yeah. Just there was so much room, so much sea between the islands, and so many mexes between them.
Okay.
There also is one of those 10,000 metal statues in the middle that was removed.
Yeah, I don't really like those.
I love the statue. I hate that they're reclaimable and give you 10,000.
They just end up fighting over 'em. Okay. All right. Nick, good luck. Have fun. Here we go.
Do it.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to pause it real quick. I forgot to auto-pause. I'm going to take a look at this map. I don't think I've played this in years. Man. Okay. Is wind good here? I forget.
It's middling to mediocre, I think. I think it may be. I seem to remember when I played it, I built winds, but I also think that a solar or two doesn't go amiss.
Yeah, wind is okay.
But don't hold me to that. Yeah, it's okay. It's not stellar. Title is pretty decent, normal 20-ish, I think.
Okay, I fully expect Nick then to hook a gazillion titles.
So yeah, he'll have at least 6 cons, building titles, and metal makers.
All right, Nick, you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, good luck. Yeah, so for those who are watching, oh, of course, the Cave Dive logo. Was that already there, Timmy, or did you insist that that be in it?
In the middle?
Yeah.
I don't actually know if it was already there or not, because I definitely would have insisted.
Oh. Hey, Casey,
I actually...
we are playing on the Taft client, the Total Annihilation Forever. So, yeah. Sorry, Timmy, you were saying about the Cave Doggo.
No, I'm just saying I've been, incredibly resistant to ever, adding a avatar on Discord. And Venom was like, I have one for you that you can't resist. And he sent me the screenshot of the Cave Dog logo on the Crystal Tile set. Yeah, no.
It's time. Yeah,
It might be.
My Discord logo is just my hand crimping on a climb for rock climbing.
There's something about the Cave Dog logo that I love.
I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this wrong.
I was setting up an application in
I
LinkedIn
need that.
yesterday to do to use the LinkedIn SSO login, and to do so, I had to create a company page, and I'm just like doing this kind of ad hoc contract work. So I was like, all right, and made up a fake name. It was like, and I had to add a logo, and I went and found the Cave Dog logo to add to my fake business.
That's fantastic. I'm sure Chris Taylor approves. We can ask him next time we do an interview.
I mean, I guess Wargaming probably owns that logo, but
true.
I doubt that anyone's going to come after my fake software development company.
It's public. It's on the internet now. You're in trouble.
I mean, it is a public LinkedIn page.
So, for those who are wondering why I'm playing so slowly, it's because I am actually bad at Total Annihilation.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to make that joke when you started saying that after you made an excuse, but
No, I'm happy to insult myself before anyone else gets to it. Let's see. I haven't even decided how on earth I'm going to play this.
I'm pretty sure Frozen Yak is probably owned by Wargaming too.
Did they? Well, no, because I thought they never actually.
They did it for an April Fool's video, and I'd be willing to bet that they registered the.
Well, Hex, my old clanmate Hexstump actually bought the original URL and the website for Frozen Yak. So.
Well, maybe.
One of the cool things about ProTA is Venom updated the KBot con, so because KBots have legs, they can actually do a little bit more climbing than vehicle cons. So it makes them a little bit more mobile.
I mean, Postal was your guy then, Crepes.
What am I? Oh, chat. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, he said, honestly speaking, as someone who's bad at Total Annihilation, it's nice to have some representation.
Yep, that's me. That's what I do. Venom's going to be like, this is how you decided to introduce my mod to everyone? I'd be like, yeah, by being bad at it. Come beat me, everyone. Come beat me. Free wins, free wins. Nick, you're not going air, right? Like, I can just not build air defense at all, right?
I mean, I think you have to play him by now.
You just have to wait and see.
No. Could you just, like, not go air? That would be great.
I mean, there are 2 other islands here, just say.
No, it's not. Those aren't important. Just don't go air, please. Or bomb. I mean, you can go air, but just don't bomb me.
And I just got a question in Discord asking me how you got the orders menu on the bottom. This is mod specific. A lot of mods will have modified the build menus to give more more items per page, or changing build menus or changing order menus around.
Yeah, escalation.
And that is what Venom did here, where it is mod specific. It's not something you can add to OTA. That you'll just have to wait till ProTA is released and
hopefully a few weeks it should be coming out. So we're excited to kind of expand the player base and have a few more folks joining us. Oh gosh, man, I have like totally forgotten where everything is, and this is not good. And I'm messing up. No, yeah, I'm screwing up.
There is not, Andrew. That is a limitation of the TA engine, which is the primary reason that you'll see most folks not go above about 1080 vertical height.
1080 vertical height, you mean in the resolution?
In resolution.
Maybe that's why I'm sluggish right now. It's because my resolution's off.
What resolution are you playing on?
I do not know.
Like I play at 1600 by 900 because that's got a nice balance for me between the UI size and what I can actually see. But yeah, unfortunately the mini map and width of the build page over there is all kind of hard coded into the engine to a set pixel size. So no way to scale it.
You know what? I think I did this differently.
You cannot, as far as I know. I don't think so, Luke. In terms of binding 1 to 9 to choose units to build in the units page, no. So now every con, whether it's commander, conbot, vehicle con, air con, etc. There's a finite number of hotkeys that can be defined, and most of the most common structures have hotkeys defined. None of the units and labs have hotkeys defined, so you still have to click on them. But again, that was kind of deemed, an acceptable compromise because you tend to just queue up, a couple things, then spam, 500 of them. But so, the way that TA handles the numbers is it has 2 modes: the default number selector control group, which can be set with, the control number, or you can use switch alt, which swaps it, where numbers will choose the page of the build menu, but not the item on the build menu. And so I play with switch alt so that I can hit, for instance, 3 to go to my page of labs.
I do not because I am a noob.
So this is ProTA. What it changes is it strives to keep kind of the general feel, playstyle, metas, whatever of what competitive OTA was, while also bringing things into alignment and balance that just simply weren't used. For instance, most advanced units were just not worth the money in OTA. This is a commonly known thing. Lots of mods have attempted to fix that. What ProTA takes a little bit different stance with it, which is to say, like, the game was dominated by flashes and missile towers, and we love that. But there are some unit roles that could be better defined and better used. So rather than nerfing the missile tower and flash to oblivion, other things were instead buffed to make them useful in their design role. That it has, a certain design paradigm that it tries to stick to, which is primarily wanting to make sure that if a competitive OTA player came to play ProTA, it would feel like home. It would not feel totally different the way that, say something like Uberhack or Escalation does. But also that we Venom decided, I think, very early on that he did not want to try to add a bunch of units, or really any units, or working within the existing Cave Dog units. Yeah, so the Krogoth, the Leviathan advanced tanks, things have all been adjusted and shifted stats-wise or cost-wise to kind of make them worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, so literally every unit, Luke, like, if it was not useful in competitive OTA, it was adjusted in some way, whether it was cost or stats or some combination thereof. So, like, hovers were completely useless in OTA. They just simply were not worth building. In ProTA, they have been reworked and adjusted to try to, make it worthwhile and fit the role, the logical role for which they were obviously designed.
Nick, I'm going to need you to deliver more metal, please.
Now, that said, because they're hovers, ships are better than hovers in ProTA, even though they are cheaper. Because hovers can go on land. Hovers will tend to lose to land, they'll tend to lose to sea, but they can go, they can hop between them. So it's very map specific, the way you would expect in TA. That was one of the other kind of design philosophies is, holding on to that OTA style that not every unit has to be viable on every map. It is okay for units to only be viable on certain map types.
I'm dying right now. I mean, Nick, I'm doing great. You are so scared of me. I know you already have about 1,000 titles, so I'm gonna need you to slow down.
Do you want an accurate count of how many titles he has? I will happily give it.
Yeah, I know.
So, Luke, there are changes to the pathing made in the community patch. And in the community patch, it's set to, I forget what the number of cycles was, but there was a thread on TAU going into a lot of detail about, I forget who it was, did a lot of testing. May have been FN. I'm not exactly sure, though. I might be wrong about that. But did a lot of testing to kind of see what the optimal number of cycles for pathing, which could now be increased in the community patch, versus performance set, that kind of thing. And it was adjusted upwards in ProTA from what the community patch sets it at. I don't know the exact numbers, but there's a happy medium there, and most of the pathing benefits came from the community patch, but it was upped a bit, so it's a little better than it was in the community patch.
Yeah, I knew I should have played this like Pond.
Yeah, so when I played Nick here, I took the islands fairly quickly. And Nick spammed a bajillion titles and took all the sea, and
Yep, and then the game is over.
I could never get out of my cove.
Yeah, and that's why I think that's how you play Pond, basically. The sea is more important than anything else. So.
But you got a lot of wrecks there if you can ever,
If I can ever
get
get
out.
out of my bay, yeah. Yeah. Which actually I think I can now because he is.
No, so Andrew, absolutely no units have been added. So really, with the Krogoth may be a little disappointing to those who love the big battle and the big fights, whatever. Because I think there's been some minor changes to it, but it is practically the same that it was in OTA, and that's because ARM has no counter. That it is even not being worth the money for you to try to get one on for you not to try to get one on, I don't know, Corrupt Conflict or something like that. On a map like CPIA, where unit limit becomes a big issue, it is the most powerful single unit when metal is not a factor and unit limit is, such as CPIA. So to keep that from getting completely out of hand, it has not been jacked up to make it worthwhile on basically any non-metal maps, unless you're just wanting to humiliate your opponent. ARM is more powerful in OTA, Luke, but in ProTA, it's fairly balanced. Yeah, the Vulcan was fixed. Its bug was removed. Venom implemented a lot of bug fixes from Swytek's bug fix. And so the accuracy bug was fixed, and the actual stats were tweaked to try to make the Vulcan and Buzzsaw actually more usable. And those kind of are your game enders in ProTA. I'm just fielding the questions for you, Postal.
Yeah, thank you.
You're playing.
I don't even have time to look at the chat. Nick is keeping me so darn busy. Oh gosh, get out of the way.
Venom also did a lot of visual upgrades that you might have seen in some of Coastal's units. Little minor things like the core logo is now visible on the winds rather than being on the side. Yes, Pels still blocks ships, Hovers block ships. That's something we've kind of gone back and forth on, whether we want them to block or not. But also, I know that Venom has been talking with some other modders about the best way to try to tackle that, so they still block on land, but don't block in sea. But also, you aren't, messing up the reclaim balance.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance.
For sure. Because as we've been using hovers more and more, the Pell wrecks have not been as annoying, but the hover wrecks have gotten super annoying. Yeah, and Luke, like the Jethro and Crasher, I think have had some slight tweaks to their missile tracking and firing scripts to make them not so useless defending against air. Yeah, so torpedoes still act as they did in OTA, where they won't auto fire at hovers or Pels, just like they did in OTA, but they will. But you can manually fire them to make them hit, which is again one of those little unit control things that kind of wanted to maintain in general.
God damn it, Nick.
Bomber stacking is still kind of a work in progress.
We're not sure if it can be fixed.
Yeah, it is one of those things that still thought that we had found the solution and had not. The quality of life upgrades case here mostly around visibility of things. There's been a lot of unit color added to make things more identifiable. The menu changes. Core tends to be slower than ARM crepes, but it is the general balance of where core tends to be slower but a little bit stronger is still there. It is maybe not as pronounced as it is in OTA, because that becomes a significant disadvantage, like an insurmountable disadvantage on some maps. Like for instance, I believe the core commander has had his speed increased to match the arms, because it's just the commander is too pivotal of a unit for you to not be able to get to places in the same amount of time early in the game. You'll also notice gimps have been changed to walk on the water like Jesus. There are Jesus gimps. And rather than trying to remove the Pell bug, because that is a core part of what made Pels useful in OTA, the kind of quote unquote Pell bug also exists on the GIMP, so that GIMPs don't just get absolutely owned by missile towers when Pels don't. Bridges are an impossibility. I think unit bridges can be done, but bridges and maps are an impossibility of the engine. I'm not even sure. I think unit bridges, I think I remember seeing some stuff that I think it takes some janky scripting to try to make like a deployable bridge work, and it never quite looks right. That it's basically just teleporting the unit while doing some fake script stuff. The unit carrier, like the transport ship, is a lot cheaper and a lot more maneuverable than it was. It is actually one of the last changes to be implemented that Venom's going to implement the auto unload script that a lot of units, I know Uberhack had it, I think Mayhem has it, I'm sure other mods have the auto unload script that unloads everything when you tell it to unload it. But no, so did not consider anything like, and again, I'm not, I help playtest, I'm not making any of the decisions, but one of the core philosophies is that it is OTA. but rebalanced. That is why, like, deliberately calling it ProTA to sound like OTA. That Cave Dog did not make a unit bridge, ergo no unit bridge, even if it were perfectly implemented, would be in ProTA. There are no units not made by Cave Dog in ProTA. Yeah, so the unit, like I said, the transport ships are a lot more maneuverable and a lot cheaper. Have better acceleration, so they aren't just big clunky.
Good game, Nick.
Oh, you just bumped my commander, you absolute bastard. No way. Oh my god.
I was
bumps
just sitting
and
here
then-
talking, not even paying attention.
Woo!
Oh my
I
god.
was getting
Ah,
crushed.
you bloody sniper. Absolute sniper. That was the only way you were going to win, you bastard.
Oh yeah, I know I was cooked. I saw that comment. I'm like, I have to take it.
And I should have known. I should have known. Should have known. That's such a me thing to do.
Oh gosh, look at this.
Yeah,
Oh my
good game.
gosh, I was getting crushed.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
It was not particularly close, but then again, neither was my game on Rorschach against Nick.
Lack of scouting my brother in the chat. I scouted. I
much?
scouted one time, scouted as commander, and won the game.
He scouted as much as he needed to.
The beauty of TA. Not so much for me though.
It tastes good. Almost tastes as good as my beer. Victory is sweet.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I think Luke.
Andrew,
I'm
you'll have to
nearly
watch it back.
positive.
I sniped his comm.
I'm nearly positive that the Krogoth has there's a tag in the unit's FBI file that I'm nearly positive does not allow it to be transported. Andrew, he sniped Nick's commander with his bombers.
Yep. Yeah, gosh, I played that wrong. I needed to get in the sea way faster. I think that's the key. So,
Yeah, I went air first and reclaimed Dulox and that whole thing, and went to the islands and was late to sea, and then Nick just had all the skeets in the world.
Yeah, that's what he did there. That's what I was thinking. Like as I was being slow and going air and like really sluggish, and I was like, I need to be in the water right now, and I am not in the water. So, all right. I just got a text from the boss. She's gonna be going to bed. So that means I'm not allowed to talk anymore. So I will say later to the stream, Nick and Timmy, we can hang out for a bit. Hope you guys enjoyed that little sneak peek. I know you guys didn't get to see too much, but Timmy answered, I know, a lot of general questions about the mod. You can kind of see a little bit how I played, how I built some advanced. You can see my floating gimps. So they were swimming with their fins underwater, but they have their little lasers poking out above. You can see how they actually worked quite well as far as pushing the skeets back, but then he came in with his own pels and was getting ready to wipe me. So you got to check out the UI too. This is the thing with live games is it's like I'm not guaranteed to have a good game.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that because of the games involved, they didn't necessarily didn't get to see a lot of the unit changes. But that's okay, because also one of the selling points and why the only reason why I'm even playing ProTA is because it feels like OTA. That game hopefully felt like an OTA game that you were watching.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely felt really cool. So, alrighty. Hey, everyone. You guys have a fantastic night. We will be doing more live streams on this channel coming up. I'll probably try and live stream some more ProTA, maybe even an escalation random match, that kind of stuff when I'm am able to get on to play. It's been very busy for me. I've got a lot of stuff going on in life right now, so it's fun to be able to just catch on and hang out with everybody. So, alrighty, buddy. You guys take care, and we'll catch you around next time. Bye-bye.